Hi, hello, namaste everyone. How are you all doing today? This is PMC English, my dear friends, and my name is Parinitha Patri, and I welcome you all to yet another wonderful series of episodes called a Spiritual Glossary, my dear friends. As in every episode, we are learning about words, we are learning about terms, we are getting deeper understanding about many things that we may not have known earlier. And we often, use this particular word which I'm going to talk about today. We talk about, having more things, or that person is really, wanting more things, desiring more things. We say that this person is greedy, that person is greedy, I am greedy, I am not greedy. So then today we are going to understand more about this word called greed. Why don't we understand more about this greed so that we understand ourselves more? And what is exactly it is to be a greedy or to be in greed means. Greed keeps a person so occupied with matter that he has no time left for spiritual labor. It violates spiritual principles and eventually builds a barrier between the spiritual treasury and the personality. Greed is a psychic illness. A greedy person violates the rights of others and blocks the flow of circulatory energy. A greedy person eventually identifies with the objects of his greed and stops his spiritual evolution. A greedy man lives for himself. A generous man lives for others. And those people who are possessed by the things that they have are greedy people. And greed is the opposite of love. It is also the opposite to the true nature of a human being. In greed, man actually distorts his own energy balance and creates conflict in his own system. He creates a short circuit in his communication system. Greed means to accumulate for his separated self. And what else is greed? Greed is the state of consciousness in which you want more than you need. Often, if it is not given to you, you will not be able to contain it or use it. But you crave it because of some sort of mysterious sickness which is called as psychic hunger. And if you mechanically or by violence draw more than you need, your greed expands and wants more. But the more you have, the closer you are to your destruction because you are violating the law of equilibrium. And greed is when you have and have and have until you are suffering with the pain of fearfulness, hatefulness and separativeness. To be greedy means to obey a post-hypnotic suggestion of greed. And a greedy man is never satisfied with what he has. He works for things that he will never use and never thinks he has them. He is a psychological beggar and is impelled by fear and by post-hypnotic suggestions. A greedy man cannot enjoy what he has because greed keeps him always in worry, anger and tension. That is greed for you, my dear friends. And that is what greed does to people. That is what greedy people are. So we need to understand the term called greed and to not let that greed enter into our mind or emotions or in our body so that we do not mislead ourselves in the spiritual path. So my dear friends, that is what greed is all about, and this particular word has been taken from the spring of prosperity, joy and healing, the flame of beauty, culture, love and joy, and the challenge for discipleship, my dear friends. That is for today's episode, my dear friends, of Spiritual Glossary. And thank you for watching PMC. Take care of yourself and stay tuned for more such words, enlightening words, meaningful words, deep words, my dear friends. Till then, namaste.